Hello! As you can probably see behind me, that is Land's End, and I'm here for a very special reason. I'm actually going to be walking from here, the furthest western point of England, to Ness Point, which is the furthest eastern point of England, all the way over into Lowestoft. It's about 500 miles. And all being well, I shall do it in about 4 weeks. So I'm going to go and have a look around in Land's End, take some photos, get to a proper start point, and I'll be with you shortly. It is one giant theme park, really. The first and last house was originally opened by a lady called Gracie Thomas, who served travellers at Land's End with refreshments and souvenirs of their visit. Sadly, the coffee machine wasn't working today. I'm at Dr. Syntax's Head, which is apparently the furthest western point of England. So there's nowhere beyond this in the mainland England that's any further west. So now we go east. For the first part of my walk, I'm going to be roughly following a long distance path called the Mary Michael Pilgrimage Way that goes all the way from Carnley's Bar to Avebury along the line of an ancient ley line. But I'm only roughly following it because it does tend to squiggle a bit to visit ancient wells and standing stones, which I won't actually need to do because that's not the purpose of my walk. So if I can see a shortcut, I'll take it. Like today, for instance, I'm actually going to Sennen Cove and cutting inland because I think it's a quicker route than the way the Mary Michael takes me, which doesn't actually start from Land's End, so I'd have to walk down to it anyway. The RMS Mulheim was a German cargo ship that was wrecked here on the 22nd of March 2003. Luckily the crew were all saved, but sadly the ship couldn't be salvaged. Some lovely views. I don't know if you can see behind me. Stunning. See right back to Land's End and the lighthouse. Got to be done. Phew, just climbed steeply up the road from Sennen Cove. I've left the south-west coast path now and I'm going to pick up some quieter roads towards St Burrians. Bye-bye to the coast until I pick it back up at Newlyn. Ahoy! This is one of those delightful Cornish lanes I've heard about that's just lined with all kinds of wildflowers. What I've done is actually booked 2 nights camping at Penzance Youth Hostel. So I got down quite late last night and pitched up camping for 2 nights, then I can leave the tent up today. So I'm actually carrying a lighter pack for the first day with no tent and no sleeping system. So lighter pack and a bit of a shorter first day, because all I've got to do is walk back to Penzance, so I don't have to worry about where to pitch, where to sleep tonight. So yeah, I just thought I'd ease myself in gently just for the first day. That's why I've only got 1 stick, because I've left the other stick holding the tent up. There is supposed to be a footpath here, cutting the corner off the road, but nah, I think I'll just go round by the road. That looks pretty old, doesn't it? Cross. Just coming into Sennen Cove, and I'm going to take a break here, rest and have something to eat. I've been walking for quite a while along these roads. Just having some pasture and a cuppa in Sennen Cove. I've done a thing as well. Found an open post office, so I've sent the photograph I got at Land's End back to Mum's address just in case it won't fit for my letterbox. So at least I don't have to worry about carrying that for 4 weeks. Feel refreshed after a stop and something to eat and drink. I am still on the road, so I've been sticking to the roads because unfortunately people are right when they say the footpaths aren't very well maintained away from the south coast path. They're right, they just seem really overgrown. So I think if I stick to the quiet roads as much as I can, that might have to be the plan for Cornwall, unless I do find some paths that are okay, of course. I'm just heading away gradually down towards the coast now, towards Mousehole direction. Whether I decide to go into Mousehole or not, I don't know, it just depends how I'm feeling. So yeah, still going strong. I think a walk like this just gives you time for some introspection and some thought about things, hopefully, apart from how much everything hurts. So what you may do is you may get some of my thoughts and insane ramblings, you lucky people. And back into these lovely wildflower lanes. I think it must be a thing with Cornwall. I know there's not many places to dive if something big comes, but it really is very pretty. Oh, I must have taken a wrong turning. I'm in Sheffield. And I'm just coming into Paul. I don't know how they make these names up, I really don't. They're great, aren't they? There it is. My final destination for today, Penzance. Probably only about 1.5 miles to go back to the youth hostel. It's not that far, I've just had a bit of a sit, just a bit of a rest of my feet. So last push of the day. I think it's helped being a bit of a lower mileage day. Just on the last little stretch now, climbing back up to the youth hostel. So in all, I think it's probably going to end up in about 12, 13, 14 miles a day, so a bit shorter, which is a good thing, with a bit lighter pack, so a nice gentle ease into it. I don't have to worry about pitching the tent tonight either, which is always a bonus. And I'm back. That's it. Day 1 finished. In the bag. Day 1 done. Back at the tent now, back at the campsite, so I'm going to sort my bits out and go and find dinner in the youth hostel. Maybe even a shower, because I do need one, and I might as well take advantage while I can. Shoes off, sliders on. I'm in the tent now. I've had something to eat in the youth hostel and took advantage of the showers as well. Yeah, it's been a good first day. I think I've probably done about 13-14 miles. Started at Land's End, walked down the lovely stunning coastline to Sennen Cove, had an ice cream, then cut inland. Unfortunately the footpaths aren't great in Cornwall once you get off the coast pass. I did look at a couple, but they're just completely overgrown and I couldn't see the way through, so I stuck to the quiet roads down to St Buryan, where I had a spotter for lunch and posted my photo back home, and then I picked up more quiet roads to Sheffield. Oddly enough, I wasn't lost. It wasn't that Sheffield obviously, and then Paul, and then down to Newlyn and up to the youth hostel. It was a lovely hot sunny day, so it's supposed to be dropping a bit cold. Hope not too cold. So I shall sign off now, say good night and see you all tomorrow.